Hello. So another stream, another day, I guess. Or another day, another stream, I guess. I don't have a lot to say before we start stream. It's Sunday. I guess top of the hour stuff. I'm gonna probably do another sort of short stream today. We're still working on line art. Sometimes line art is like insanely frustrating for me. So if I get to that point where it's just like, ooh, frustration, I'm not gonna force myself to keep going. This might end up being a drawing where I just need to like sit with it for like 8 hours straight offline, and kind of figure it out. Who knows? I'm hoping it won't be. Certainly I like to show as much of the process as I can on stream, but for anything that doesn't get shown on stream, I do have a YouTube channel where I just upload the time lapse with some music. So it is, you know, gonna be there regardless of whether it's here or not. That being said, other things, I'm thinking going forward, I might not stream on weekends. I don't know, you guys will have to tell me what you think. If you are someone who, you know, really prefers watching on the weekends, or someone who's like, I don't care, like I'll pop in during the week, or I'll watch the VOD or whatever. Anyway, let us get started here. I'm just gonna make sure all my junk is off and get into a bit of a more comfortable position, grab out my Apple Pen. Every time I say that, I think of, like, you know, the pineapple pen thing. And then I realize I don't know how that goes. Like, I don't know how the song goes. So let's head over to our live scene. As you can see, our goals are the same as they were yesterday. I'm not proud of that. I have on my little like scene thing, I have goals change daily. And whenever I don't change it, I'm like, why? Anywho, let's see. So, I'm gonna turn off this layer here for a second. This looks pretty okay, right? Right? It's not just me lying to myself, please. Hi, welcome. Streamlabs has this little magical thing in the corner where I can see when people pop in. I just don't always catch it. So, feel free to say hi in chat or just vibe. I know a couple of my viewers kind of just like to chill out and not chat very much, and I appreciate you guys just as much. Anyway, let's get into the drawing here. Oh gosh. Today's kind of one of those really tired days. I went to visit my grandma, who I know you guys know I talk nonstop about. At least those of you who like are VOD watchers. But or like coming to stream early when it's just me like talking at myself. But yeah, I went to go visit my grandma because it's Grandparents' Day, and she asked if my sister and I wanted to just like come over and eat lunch and hang out for a bit. So we did that, and she made us a nice little meal, and we sat and hung out and chatted for a bit. My grandma was really cool, and I like hanging out with her. She was telling us about some of the birds. She puts like jelly, grape jelly, out on her back deck to feed the, I think they're called orioles. I am not sure if it's the orioles or the red-winged blackbirds that she does it specifically for, but one of those kinds of birds really likes jelly. So she'll put that out for them, and they'll just come and peck at it. And finches like it too, so you'll see like a little finch. Also, I don't know if you guys know this about birds, but male birds are the birds that are generally more brightly colored. So when you see a goldfinch, those like bright yellow goldfinches are the males, and the kind of more like, I think they're more brown maybe, are the females. And kind of the same with cardinals, like the bright red ones are going to be your males, and the sort of brownish ones are the females. And I think it has some, like, probably everything to do with like attracting a mate or whatever. Females pick the mates, so males have to be I guess they have to have some factor of attraction in the bird world, and that's going to be their feathers. I don't know, it's interesting. Birds are very interesting. Spent a little time trying to catch up on One Piece last night. I think I'm on episode 1016 or 1017 now, so I'm a little behind. And I have to say, I'm not sure how I feel about it right now. Like, okay, I like the show. But like, so I started rewatching One Piece from the beginning in 2021, like March, and then I finished like rewatching everything that was out. I was caught up when they had like the Toei hack or whatever. I was caught up. I was watching the episodes as they aired by that point. I'm not sure when I got to that point. I think I'd been there for a couple weeks, at least. So I took a break somewhere in there. But I would watch like 20 episodes of One Piece a day. I know I have absolutely no life. And the thing about like the Wano episodes is they use like modern anime techniques. So they use like CG and stuff. And you can tell already it's not gonna age well. And like, I'm just like, no. I would have loved to see like just standard 2D animation, like for Eustace's powers, but they didn't use it, and I don't know. I have mixed feelings. I still like it and I'm still enjoying it, but I don't know. The thing that I've loved about One Piece up to this point is like watching the episodes like from the 90s. It feels like the animation's still like beautiful quality, wonderful, amazing to watch like today, whereas like a lot of things, in my opinion, haven't held up the best over time. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know, my feelings are mixed, but it, you know, it's a fun watch, whatever. I'll get past it. But listen, where's Drake? I need more X Drake, DS Drake, or whatever. Every One Piece arc, I find a new One Piece boy to stan, and this, like, to get overly attached to. And in Wano, it's been Drake. I'm just like, oh my god. I'm like that cringy girl. Okay, let's see. When I start tilting the canvas around like this, you know I'm just lost. Oh gosh. Are we starting stream already lost? Yeah, oh boy. I think probably what I'll end up doing, right, is like just turning off these layers. Sorry if I get like weirdly muffled. I keep putting my hand over my face. It's not a great habit, but I do that whenever I'm like thinking or kind of like stressed out isn't like the right way of phrasing it. but stressed out. Okay. Okay. Gonna hide you guys for a sec so that I can duplicate my canvas. 1 minute here. Duplicate the canvas, please. Okay. And welcome back. Okay. Let's see. What I'm gonna do here is duplicate this. I'm also gonna get rid of that layer because we decided it was ugly and we didn't like it. Okay, so I'm gonna go in here and erase. I think maybe also there. Just like this kind of portion of the hips. No. Sorry, I'm like not feeling the best. Usually I don't eat very late into the day because it makes me sick. But I ate later than usual and now I'm just kind of like, regret. Yeah, okay. So I need to fix part of this because it has turned into an overskirt. And she doesn't have... Well, okay. I think we can make it work. Okay. This is more sketching, sort of, but if I just... Initially when I like made her character design, she kind of had all this like random shit. And then I was like, smooth it out, like make it more simple. I feel like she just wants to relax. Like, give her a simple design for like this era of her life. So no like nothing hanging off, no like extensive amounts of like jewelry and sleeves, and we've reverted back. So these panels are fine. Potentially if maybe there's just, I don't think I have a chain brush. They exist and they make people's lives much easier. But I'm just gonna freehand this. Doesn't look the best. Why would she wear a chain? She wouldn't wear a chain. Listen, I think of my idiots a lot. My little idiot OCs that I've come up with. And this one, she's been through a lot. Lots of people have died, and she's tired. She just wants to relax. But the world won't leave her alone. Let's see. Like, what I'm thinking of is like those just super basic long silk dresses, the slits at the side. And what's making this wrong is this is not a slit. This is an overskirt. So we need to find that layer that has it and fix it. Because the shape is essentially right. Everything about it is essentially right. It's just that somehow became an overskirt. I want that. It's a slit. I just did the same thing. I made the same lines. I redrew the exact same lines. Huh. Oof. I almost feel like another thing we need for the sound alerts is like the Count from Sesame Street, that particular like sound. So we have one in there. We have the like disappearing but we don't have the one from the Count. Maybe I should fill this in. Okay. Listen, we're working with it. Is it a struggle? 100%. But you know what? You work through struggles. Okay, something that I did forget to mention at the top of the stream. It's gonna be noisy today. We put off groceries until Sunday, as you do, and my sister very kindly is getting the groceries for us instead of me postponing or not doing stream today. So there's gonna be at some point, I don't know that you'll be able to hear it, but a car door, the garage, and then barking. Probably in that order, maybe slightly out of that order. But Jojo really lets you know. Hey. Which I think it's good. I like that he does that because you know, I'd rather know when someone's around the house. Huh. Well, something still feels ever so slightly off. I think what I might do here is take this down. Huh. Make it so that it's just like, oh, okay. That works, I think, potentially. Mayhaps. The other list of words. Okay. What if I leave that alone? Okay. One thing I don't particularly understand is if I can just show you her thingy, right? I'll take the assist off for just a second. Her little thing is like her two necklaces. It comes through to the shoulders and then it's like sleeves, which drag on the ground because I'm relaxing and I wear pretty clothes now. And then I guess the dress itself is sort of like that. It's like that. So why did I draw it like that? That's what I'm thinking in my head. It's like that. But what I'm wondering is, girl, how are your sleeves working on here? I think I need to add some lines there. So we'll put this back on the drawing assist since it should be an assisted layer. And then I'll go up here. I'm actually gonna duplicate the canvas again before I make mistakes. Okay. So I can get rid of this. I think we can get rid of that. Also, the other thing is I can get rid of pretty much whatever I want because I duplicated the layer. It's on a different, or sorry, I duplicated the canvas. It's on a different canvas if I really need it. Okay. That should be... Wait, what is this layer? Oh, that layer doesn't matter. Okay. Now, we have to figure out the sleeves. Which should just kind of go, I'm thinking like this. And potentially we need to do a bit like that out there. Now this side, I guess I don't really need the, I don't really need the assist on. I guess she's fine over there. Because it's, her arm's up. Something that's been bothering me a lot is the hands. And I'm tempted to go at them. I think I am going to go at the one that's pointed up for a little bit. Because it looks wrong. These fingers are very, like, chunky. And she's a dainty little lady. Not to say dainty little ladies can't have chunky fingers, but this particular dainty little lady doesn't have chunky fingers. Did you guys know that if you get your thumb cut off, then you have two options? One, you can not have a thumb, which usually they are like, hey, so that's a bad decision. And two, they can cut off your big toe and put it as your thumb. I don't know how I learned that. I don't know why I learned that. But I've seen photos of it, and it's very strange. The medical world is amazing. It's just astonishing what they can do. Like, and what they do. Are you okay? Listen, I'm like two. I'm, and I just every time I laugh every time. I also, anytime like I see the number 69, nice. Like, I was never a 12-year-old boy, but I have that mentality. I have my windows open, and I think my neighbors already know I'm weird. So, hopefully it's not like too annoying, but every stream I complain that this room is so hot, and having the windows open really helps. So, I'm sorry, neighbors. Please put up with me for today. Maybe it's just the composition of this. Is that really on the hair layer? I think it really is. Yeah, okay. What I need to do is I need to go onto this hair layer and murder this strand of hair, because every time I see it, it makes me like viciously angry. It's just like making the hand extraordinarily weird. Do you guys use AliExpress? I recently have gotten very into AliExpress, and like not like very into AliExpress in that like every day I'm going on AliExpress buying new shit from AliExpress, but very into AliExpress in that like I cannot stop browsing AliExpress. I used to be obsessed with Taobao, which is like Chinese eBay, sort of. That's the easiest, simplest way to put it. You can find like a lot of good quality, like Lolita fashion on there that's cheap, good quality like cosplay on there that's cheap, and AliExpress is kind of that, except for the quality isn't usually there. But I ended up buying phone cases from AliExpress, and I'm waiting for them to come. And I'm hoping, like praying, they're okay. But I have had like one phone case, one style of phone case, for like 8 years, and I hate change. And I'm like, okay, I have to find that phone case. I have to find it. Especially too because I got like a phone with the S Pen or whatever, like the Galaxy with the S Pen. And apparently like the ones with the magnetic closure, the wallet cases with the magnetic closure, mess with the pen. They cause like a little dead zone. And I don't know if that's permanent or like what, but I didn't want to take chances. So I was like, fine. I'm gonna find my case that I like, and then I won't have a oh no, things changed moment, and everything will be just so. Everything will be right with the world. I did though have an oh no, things changed moment because I had the same like theme for my phone's UI. I couldn't take that, you know, like the updates would change it so much. I didn't like that. So I would, each time I got a new phone, spend hours finding the theme in the theme store. And I couldn't find it this time, so I had to change it, which was probably good. I used to be way worse with change. I've gotten a lot better. But I need to continue to get better. Hey, so I made it look weird. I realized last night, okay, because sometimes if I think to myself, hey, this pose looks totally wrong, I'll go and I'll stand in front of a mirror and just like look at what my hand does or like what my body does when I put myself in that pose. And I realized, yeah, why is the thumb all the way out there? It's like she's like doing something weird. And I mean, like, you can do that, but I didn't like it, so I want to put it closer, which is gonna be more like Ooh, that's one thing I hate about that brush sometimes. Can I make a new layer and get out my sketching pencil? Thank you. My issue with hands is that I want them to look good. I really do. It's my like eternal hope in life that I draw good hands. I'm not good at hands. I don't know that I'm ever truly going to be good at hands. But one can dream. And one can try again until they get so frustrated they feel like they're going to throw up just a little. Thumbs are so fat. Thumbs are so fat. And I'm fat shaming the thumb, like, just an extremity now, but like, they've got this like weird little shape to them, and I feel like I'm not drawing them right. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not. And I know, like, there's liberties I can take because anime style, but thumbs are fat. And I don't want it to be, like, so wrong. This morning, there was, like, a crow outside my window that woke me up. And then when I came downstairs, there was a bird just walking down the middle of the street like it owned it. And I was like, you know what? That's neat. I was having a very good time. Alien hand. Dear Lord, help me, I can't draw anything but alien hands. It's so close to being right, and that's what makes it the worst. Is like, it's so close, and that's what makes it look so off. Is that it's like that freaking uncanny valley, right? Is that the reason why it feels so, like, just so wrong is because it's so almost right. I hate it. You guys are gonna get, like, a lot of noises this stream, I bet. Absolutely horrific. Ah. You know, when I first got this thing, I was like, oh, that's such a cool feature. If you scribble with the side of the pen, it's like shading. Hey, welcome back. Now I hate it. Now I hate when you scribble with the side of the pen by accident. Okay. I don't know if I just made the hand better or worse. Okay, I think if I lowered that, I need to lower the pinky. Okay. Yeah, okay. I almost got it. We're close. And out of layers. Okay, I don't need that layer anymore. But I do need this one. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. No. No, I messed it up. One day I'm gonna get this hand right. It might not be today. Oh my god. I must be like at a really bad angle for this. Okay. Oh no. Well, see, now it looks just like a ball, and that's not right either. It is like very low on the hand when I do this with my own hand. So I am gonna try just, you know, like erasing. Again, with the alien hand. Okay, I think if I work off of this one, and then I just lower the pinky maybe to, no, okay. I think if I keep it square, maybe if I go in with this. Oops, I messed it up. This tool is sometimes a little hard for me. Trying to get it like exactly right. Okay, warp. Let's see. Nope. Not quite. Maybe just a uniform. Well, that at least looks a little better than it did before. I'm gonna try lassoing this in kind of general and sort of like that, maybe. Okay. This feels close. This feels close. Still feels like an alien hand. But like closer to the less alien hand that I want. Okay. And then I think if I make that line there, make a line here and a line here, and then if I just kind of scribbled in touch shade there. I thought I was doing something. I really thought it's like, I feel like this is technically correct, but it doesn't feel right. Make it wild then. Yeah, they're really challenging too, because I feel like you have, you know, like a normal, like realistic hand, and then you can take some liberties with hands when you draw them, like in kind of your own style, like a cartoon style or an anime style or whatever. But you still kind of want to keep that, like, sort of, like, realism. It's just, like, it's a challenge. Well, see, now the thumb looks wrong when I pop the hair back on. Ah, more layers. Okay, well, I know I definitely don't want that one, though, so... At least, like, a big chunk of the hair is going to be covering it up. So I'm thinking that I do kind of want the motion of the hair in front of at least some of it. So let me just... I'll probably undo this, but... I'm gonna erase that portion. And then I'm gonna take in the hair, erase this portion. Except for that strand there. Yeah, okay. That'll be fine. I'm gonna do a tiny bit more work on the thumb. And I'm gonna pop that piece of the hand back on. I think I just want to make it. I'm thinking, you know, okay. For now, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it, come back to it. But I am gonna duplicate the canvas. Okay. Now let's see here. So this hand, I can delete where we were working there. And I can duplicate this one. Okay. I'm just gonna scribble those in. And I had sort of like this line thing here, which I thought I would end up shading. Yeah, okay. Something like that will work on that hand, so I'm not too pressed about it. I just want to see would it be better to bring that. Yeah, bringing these, sort of angle them. You that way, you there, you there. There we go. That should work for that hand. I'm gonna take this little bit of shading I did out, because we'll just make it a bit more even when we actually go in. I'm gonna mute for just 1 second because JoJo's gonna start barking. Okay, I'm back. So I'm just combining like the similar layers, so anything that's going to be skin can go together, like her shoes are going to go together. I think there's something like weirdly extra on here, but I'm not sure. We'll figure that out when we get there. Okay. And then I think the last kind of thing to do here is probably just going to be to do the shards. So I'm going to turn off all the line art layers here and then tackle those. So easiest way I think to do this is going to be gesture controls. Oops, we're on the eraser, aren't we? think that might be a little too asymmetrical. Yeah, I don't like the way that looks, so try it again. Goal here is going to be kind of to make like a bunch of isosceles triangles. I think that's what they're called. I think that one also still looks a bit weird. Okay, here's what I'll do. Is it's mostly just this side here. Let me make this larger. A little better. What I might do is just kind of use these as a guide for where to place the thingies. Versus like actually how to draw them. And like what length they are. I think that'll go a bit smoother. Okay. It's a little bit awkward on there. Maybe if I can start it from this point instead of the other point. There we go. It's a little better. This is probably gonna take some time. Gesture controls is very helpful, but it sure makes it so that you can tell your lines are bad. one, I think, might be better to do like this. Oh, maybe it's just in need of some extra lines. Or maybe it's just ugly. Okay. That's workable. Okay. This one just feels so unusual and out of place that I don't want it there. So I think what I'll do is make it about half that size. And then go like that. Still not looking right to me. Okay, well that's slightly better. It reminds me of like the little blocks we used to play with in elementary school, but you know what? Better than it was. Fairly certain I just spent like a bunch of time attempting to do that same thing in the other spot and didn't like it, but we'll leave it for now. Now that he tired himself out, Jojo is just sitting in the doorway hanging out. Oh my god, oh. Legs are the worst though, they're so hard. I feel like they're really, like, I don't, okay, limbs in general, hard to get right. So I feel you there. What kind of drawing are you working on right now? These are supposed to be quite a bit bigger, aren't they? So let's... Ah! You mentioned that you liked that anime. Do you usually draw like a lot of fan art? That's fair. I think it's good to have like a balance. Like, for me, I know I draw like way too many OCs, and I should draw more fan art. My stuff just is not balanced, but it's good to do a little of both. Your profile pic is cute though. It's well drawn. I can't remember if I've seen your Instagram, but I'll have to check it out. Is it the same username? Yeah, Instagram is like so 50-50 on like if what you post gets any attention. But I guess it's that way on every website. I heard that what you should do is use smaller hashtags, because the big ones, like your stuff just gets super buried super fast. So the more specific you can be in using hashtags for posts that are like smaller in like the 100,000s or thousands versus like millions, you'll get more attention on your posts. And I feel like it works sometimes, but it can certainly like feel disappointing when you work hard on something and then it just disappears into the ether. I think I might add like a few more. Just kind of expand it out. Okay. Ooh, too far away. Yeah, Square Enix does do like some really beautiful like stained glass art kind of stuff. There's some like weird stained glass sort of like backgrounds for what are they called? Like not character cards, but like not character arts, something in Fate Go. And I'm like super obsessed with them, so like every other drawing I'll try to draw like a stained glass something and then I'll scrap it because I'm like it looks bad. So it's always cool to see people do like something that like resembles it, because I'm just like, I can't do that, I'm so jealous. That one's very off center. Okay, I think I put maybe like a couple little tiny ones, and then we should be done before the too much gene like really kicks in, right? Oh, I guess, yeah, looking up a template for that might be really smart. I never thought of doing that. That's really cool though. It's like you could have like matching icons with a friend. We might have done too much. I feel like that's how it works, is like you just kind of get an idea and you go, and then it evolves, and like it's always fun that way. Okay, let's see. I think I can turn the rest of our. Ooh, not that one. Actually, that looks kind of cool with those extra lines, so I might save that one. But for now, we'll turn the rest of our, like, human back on. Do we want to do the. I might draw in this hair, but I'm not sure. Yeah, you definitely should. I think it's good to celebrate your milestones, so posting it for 10 followers on Twitch, yeah, do it to celebrate. And congratulations on 10 followers. Well, I bet you'll get there really fast, though. Okay, let's fill this in. I'm not sure how committed I am to doing this hair. So if I decide I'm not liking doing that, I'm just gonna run for the hills. But we'll give it a go, just so that it's like an option. Okay, I messed that up a tiny little bit there, so I'll just go this way instead, I think. I really enjoy drawing hair, but sometimes I don't wanna. Oh, nice. Did you do like Halloween ones? And like, are you kind of planning to do them for like each different holiday, or? Okay. I think I'm gonna. I don't know, because it looks cool. Nice. It's really fun. I think it's cool when people change their profile pictures for like different occasions and kind of take that time to put in like little extra special touches like that. I'm definitely a little too lazy to do that myself. Maybe I'll slap a Santa hat on my icon or something, but I think it's really cool that you took the time to do it. I have to say though, I'm getting super excited for like fall. I saw like it must have been a maple like with really nice red leaves today, and I'm like, yes. I want it to be apple orchard season. And I want to go, like, drink apple cider and be warm and cozy. I am very basic when it comes to this time of year. I am not liking how that turned out, so I want to give it another go because I do like this motion. Like, this drawing has way more motion in it than I ever intended for it to have, but it's kind of super fun, so we're just gonna run with it, I guess. Right, Halloween decorations are so fun, like seeing how different people decorate their house. Like, we don't decorate our house so much, but I have a lot of Disney princess costumes, so I'll dress up as like one of the Disney princesses and do that for like being the fun Halloween house. But I like to see what other people do, and I like to see like the pumpkins that people carve. Those are so fun. Do you like to like dress up or decorate any kind of special way? Oh, I feel you there. Like, sometimes you just don't feel good. And, you know, with the pandemic, it didn't really feel like very safe. And also, I don't know that, you know, like people were even letting their kids out of the house or anything like that. So that's rough. But at the very least, you know, like, at least you get to enjoy like October. Maybe this year I'll do like a Halloween stream with like cam on or something. I'm not sure if that's a hair strand or not. Yeah, we would do that like for adults too. In our neighborhood, like there are a lot of people who give adults alcohol, so that's always kind of fun to be like the chaperone. You get a little like something here and there for the effort that you put in. And also, I mean, like, you might steal a couple pieces of candy from your cousin or whatever as a tax payment. I feel like Halloween was my favorite holiday growing up, just because you got the opportunity to dress up and run around with your friends. is not looking quite right. I'm gonna undo until there. Ah. Okay. Maybe a little further. Oh, I gotta uncross my legs. Every stream... I crossed them again. Every stream I do this. Yeah, I feel the same way where it's like, as a kid, you're just like really excited, you know, about like, ooh, candy on Halloween, like presents on Christmas, and then like when you get older, you start to appreciate like different things about it, like you're saying, like, you know, like the lights at nighttime, and like, I don't know, like for me, I guess I'm not 100% keen on like the family visits, but definitely I can appreciate, you know, like, well, these are people we don't see all the time, and it's a time to be together. And like, I think just like the spirit of giving, maybe like, maybe not so much getting presents, but like trying to like get the holiday to come together, making sure that like there's a little something for everyone and everyone feels appreciated, versus like, did I get what I wanted? It's weird how like when you get older, things just kind of really change, like your whole worldview just kind of shifts. It's not all about you anymore. I don't think that sounds dumb at all, because I live somewhere where it does snow, and like I would feel like I would be really sad if there was no snow. Like there have been years where there isn't a lot of snow, or like there's just barely like a little dusting on the ground, and it doesn't feel the same. So I no, I totally get that. I don't think that sounds dumb at all. And two, like, everything like about Christmas is like that you see in the media is like, oh, white Christmas. So I can definitely see where it's like, oh man, I want that. I just hear my sister talking to my dog like he wants to go outside. Okay, let's see how that looks. So there's this like area in here, there, which looks a little too blank. So I'm going to attempt to fill it in just a bit. Okay. We might be getting into like silly territory here. Well, silly isn't always bad. Maybe not on this drawing. Yeah, I don't like the curls up here. Nope. Okay, we're gonna put it on the airbrush. There, like that. Okay. Just like a couple little, oh no, sideways on the pencil. Okay, there we go. And now I think I can fill in the eyes a little. Drawing assist. Compact sketch. Oh, okay. I was thinking these were off. And they are. They are, but they aren't. Because there's like this little piece of them, which is like this. And this bit here that's a bit heavier. This in. That might be a problem. Let's just leave it at that for now. Get this. Now she's a little cross-eyed, and that's not. To like redesign these eyes a little. Huh. Okay. There's that part of the eye. There's this part of the eye. Oh boy. Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll leave that, and I say as I promptly go to not leave it alone. Okay. Okay. Let me briefly turn that off. Okay. I need a tiny eraser. And then just make an attempt here with this. Just see what that looks like. I think potentially there's an issue with the eyes. We're gonna do this. Take out the shading I put. And then I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna duplicate this layer and take off the eyes here. Remove the hair layers. Why are there two? I don't know. Then pop this back on. Okay. Now, on an assisted layer, maybe a little bigger. Just gonna, oops, figure these out. Hey bud. Dog's back. I'll go on your bed. Now he just wants to pat around the room. He's investigating. And he's making a swift escape. Okay, and then we'll go into our inking. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate before I make an attempt to kind of wipe this out. Okay. Well, let's see if I can get that to work. I think it looks better than the other ones. And I will pop. I don't think I'm gonna end up needing that. I'll probably keep it around for a bit. I'll pop that on. Okay, and I'm gonna go. Wait, hold on. I'm going to test it. We can work with this. I'm going to duplicate the canvas really quick, so I'm gonna hide my screen. And we're back. Okay, now it's time for super fun erasing time. Oh, my favorite. Okay, so the hair layer has to stay due to these are going to be transparent, and by these I mean these guys. And we'll also need to combine these. I'm actually going to label things. Usually I don't. Actually, I'll label things later. I don't want to do it right now. Okay, we don't need that. Okay. This hair we don't need. I'm gonna keep this and the other one separate. I will put them next to each other though. Okay, and then I think we mostly have everything else like separated, and we don't need the line art anymore, I think. Okay, we're going to, I think, erase this bit of shoe. Don't think I'm gonna make her dress see-through. If I really decide I want to go that route, we can mess with it later. This bit of thigh doesn't need to be here. Are there two thigh layers? What's going on? Ah, there are. No? What? I'm so confused. Ah. Does this? Yeah, okay. Let's merge these. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I don't think that line needed to be there. Okay, how about here? I don't really think so. There are like some wild little lines over here, so I'm just kind of attempting to tame them. Okay, like that, and then there's a little line right there that doesn't need to be there, so we're just gonna get rid of it. Nice. And I think, can't tell, I see this tiny little like notch, and I would like to get rid of it. Yeah, okay, it was on that layer. Okay, this is relatively clean. Yeah, this playlist has a lot of songs that sound like vaguely familiar, like they sound like the start of like musics from music from games, or like even some of them sound like the sort of like stuff from indie bands I listen to. So I really like it because it's kind of like, okay, cool. Sounds like something I'd listen to on my own time. But it also is like, I'll start in my head singing the song that I think it sounds like, and I'm like, wait a second, that's not what we're listening to. But I definitely like these like lo-fi geek playlists. I think that's like the label or whatever that it is, but I'm not sure what the channel is. What is the channel? The channel is Stomp's playlist, and they have a bunch of ones that like are free to use for streamers or like YouTubers. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. Now we can add the like detail. I better group these though. Okay. All of you get in a little group and you can sit together. Actually, I don't know if it sounds this way to you, but the song kind of reminds me of like Life is Strange a little bit. It's been a long time since I played that game, or will watch someone play that game, so I could be way off base, but for some reason it just has that sort of vibe. I haven't like watched past, so I don't play video games very much. Like it's a struggle for me, and then I'll like get to the final chapter and I'll just like put the game down and never play it again. Rip Fire Emblem Three Houses. But like I haven't watched past the first game, which I liked things about it, but there were like definitely like the dialogue is definitely interesting. I think that was kind of like a common complaint though. But I saw parts of like the second one, and I was like, I thought it was interesting, but I was kind of curious of like, how could they really make it a series? So maybe I'll like put on a let's play or something of them. So that kind of like video game movie sort of genre is, I think they're kind of fun. Like I really enjoyed watching people play like The Quarry recently. I don't know, they're neat. I need to erase that little bit of neck. A little bit more there. Oh, that must be on a different layer. Or oh, where are you? Oh, you're on you must be on the clothing layer because you are part of the necklace. Hi, hello, come here. Come here and let me murder you. Okay, I got it. Yeah, those, I feel like, okay, those games that just like give you like the warm fuzzies because they're like in a small town, and like they kind of feel like, even if you haven't like lived that life, sort of like nostalgic. I don't know, there's something special about those. Maybe her head is not bright? I don't know. I kind of feel like I just need to like go with it. Just go with it. Just run with it at this point. This would not be shaded down there. It would be shaded above. Okay. And I said I was going to put... What is going on there? Oh no. That must be on here. Yes, okay. Let's erase this bit here. And oh, that's on the clothing layer. To be up here. Oops. I might have to do these lines like on either I'm gonna have to do them really fast or on gesture assist, which is probably still on. I don't know why I call it assist, it's control. We should actually continue the line through here like this. So that, I think I will just add a bit more of these lines in here. I don't like it. It's not quite right because I need to take the hair layer off in order to like really get this right. Let's see. This one here. Okay. There. Oop, you're too far over. Then I can put in between, because this area is going to have more shading since it's further back. Okay, and now I can take off the gesture controls or drawing assistant, one or the other. Okay, this is doing the thing again because I'm on the round brush. I don't know if you can really like see it, but it's leaving behind all these like little lines. And when I put it on round brush accidentally instead of airbrush, it does that. And then I see them on like when I get close to the final drawing, and it drives me actually insane. So I'm glad I spotted it now. Oh. Okay, let's make sure assist is back on. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of like run back into here, I think. And then I'll erase. Oops, too big. Been really enjoying doing these little lines on stuff recently. It just makes my life easier when I go to like color. It might be too far in. I do feel like something kind of needs to be like maybe here-ish? Maybe not. Like, I think it depends on the hair for me. Shading hair in some areas is difficult and some styles is difficult. Like short hair, a man with short hair, I can't. That's hard for me. But like ladies with like long hair that's like straight down, nothing's going on with it. We're good, we're golden. But and you cannot expect me to ever draw a man with a buzz cut. Like, so sometimes I draw like the rough outline of hair where it's like you draw a head or whatever, and then there's like this sort of outline, like there's the ears or whatever, and that's the head. And I guess if you just fill it in, alright, there's your buzz cut. But also like, or you like just airbrushed it and did like a stubble brush. So maybe it wouldn't be that difficult, but what if it looks bad? I'm scared. Sometimes I watch my sister draw, and she draws that way, like the hair outline, and I'm like, how do you do that? Stop it. Don't do that. Because I don't get it. I mean, it's a valid way of drawing. Something like that. Maybe not. We'll see. The thumb still feels kind of wrong to me. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'm gonna put assist back on. Little lines. Put assist back on, I say, as I don't need assist for this. It does occur to me I need to fix this one piece of hair over here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that super duper quick. I'm gonna turn off assist on this layer. These would kind of have some sort of like, maybe not quite like this, but just some sort of like, you know, it's there, it's hair, it's falling. Maybe might be a bit much. Sometimes I can't tell if it's too much or not enough, so we're going to find out. Back to my non-assisted hair layer. Okay, scrap that. Duplicate. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone for now, just realizing that I have to come back to it, but I'm gonna focus on the shading and try to get as far as I can with that. Oops. Oops. I guess I should do these longer so that they cover. Also, that's a fabric pocket. These wrinkles are laying on top, so this should be where it's shaded, down here. And I need these to be over, so I can round it off. I can round it off with the eraser tool. Bigger eraser. Erase like that. Oops. Not quite. Ah, I messed it up again. Okay. Traditional media is too hard for me because the eraser tool is my best friend. Sorry, not the eraser tool, the undo tool. The eraser tool is my best friend. I would be fine at traditional media. Okay, I'm not making that look right. I'm making it look wrong, in fact, and it's not great. So, one more shot here to get it right, and then we will move to something else. Okay, that's very close. Oops. Okay, I think that's good. Now let's see. Okay. Alright. We're getting there. I'm so happy, you guys, because this drawing has been kicking my ass, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, I was honestly last night like, do I need to like work on this line art off stream? Do I need to like sit here for 8 hours and just like rework all of this? Do I need to start a new drawing on stream? So I'm glad that we're getting to a spot with this where it's starting to come together. Usually it does, but sometimes it doesn't. I've definitely had like a lot of drawings where I've just been like, scrap this. And I also have like just so much unfinished shit in my gallery, like, please. I have to learn to finish things, so streaming has been very helpful in that regard and just like actually getting things done. Okay. I don't want to add like too much in here. Let's see. Well, I started doing streams like really sporadically in August this year, and then I've been streaming like pretty consistently maybe the last like since the 1st of September, so yeah, like the last 10 days. So not very long. What about you? I'm gonna leave that section alone for a bit. Nice. So you're growing pretty fast too then. Well, I mean, like at a good rate, I think, for both of us. Like, definitely there are people growing faster and people growing slower, so I feel like we're both doing pretty good. I just added way too many wrinkles in there. me see here. I want to add like just some more kind of in here, but I keep just doing like weird flicks, and that's not what I would like. I also feel like there are just some like little weird lines that I'm spotting. So, did I touch something? No. Uh-oh. There's a spot on here, which is like I accidentally erased it or something. So I'm just going to, okay, brush size is 2%. Okay. Let's take it down to 3%. So weird. I didn't notice that at all until just now. Oh, glad I found it so I could fix it. I still see weirdness. Also, I'll be real with you, sometimes I can't tell if I'm just like a little crazy or there's actually a problem on my drawing. And like a lot of times I'm convinced it's both. Okay. Hopefully that's better. Don't mind me, I'm just double, like triple checking to make sure assist is on because I don't want it to not be on and then I do a bunch of work and then I have to delete. Okay. Oops. Let's just build from here. Right? It's like, especially when you start coloring, like laying down the flat color, it's like, what is that? But it's good to find those errors and get rid of them. Where is our leggy? There it is. Okay. I think that's on there too, like that. Okay, nice. We did it and we got rid of it. Okay, now time to add more shading. That might need to be made longer, this bit of shading. No, undo paint stroke. Okay. Let's erase a little, see if I can navigate that. Okay. This, or should that be under there? I don't know. I don't actually know. That makes me think her crouch is up like way high. Because like, okay, if this were actual human, right? Her crouch is gonna be like about there. So we want this line to probably start about there. But she's also standing weird. Help! Navigating your own artwork is so hard sometimes. I'm gonna leave these lines like this, I think. Just have these shade lines. Like the opening for it? So I know the Horimiya, I think it is Horimiya, opening is Irokosui, which is by Yokamiyama, who I am obsessed with. Like, not in a weird way. Just his music. But yeah. So I've never watched the anime. I read the manga. To a certain point. But they were still releasing it. I'm not sure if they still are right now. But when I read the manga, it was so good though. It was just like one of those like feel good mangas, and I love those. I love those like silly little shoujo mangas that just like make you feel feelings. And you're like, so I'm obsessed with this now. I will have to go listen to that song because I like this track, so it's similar. I think I'll be like into it. There are some animes with like really good soundtracks, and there are others with like not great ones. Like Puli Amagi Madoka Magica has a really good soundtrack that's like very unique. Yeah, that looks like we just did something. Oh, that feels like it would be like kind of special. Too much G. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. And I'm gonna go have too much Gene over here. Okay, these I'm gonna need to hold for drawing assist. know that this is actually gonna look good, but we're gonna just make the attempt. Ooh. I feel like I'm gonna have to just like go put all of these on now, just like make a big playlist and just have some like anime OSTs going in the background. Beastars is one of those ones too with just like an amazing soundtrack. I was so mad that I liked Beastars. I was like, the furry anime. I like the furry anime. But it was really good. Ooh, okay. That's smart. I like that idea. On Spotify, I'm like super picky about what I listen to because the algorithm actually has me kind of down and will actually give me songs that I like on like the Discover Weekly, and I'm like, what if I mess you up? What if I mess up what we have? So I'm kind of scared to like listen to like random stuff. But I might have to make sacrifices. You know, this might be too heavy. Okay, so at first I thought Beastars like wasn't gonna be interesting. But it was good. Like I don't know how to explain it, like, but if you're ever bored, I would try like giving it a watch. Like if you have, you know, watched the like first episode or 2 or 3 or whatever, and you just like weren't into it, then it's probably not for you. But I'd say give it a chance because it's like, it is interesting and the characters are really good. I actually ended up like really just I like Beastars too much. It's so good. It made me feel emotions. And I was like, God damn it, the furry anime. It's my only Beastars joke. I will say season 2, just like, I think the pacing is wrong in that season. But first season, super good. Ali does the theme for the first season, and Yoasobi does the theme for the second season, and they did like one of the really popular Demon Slayer themes, and then Ali did I think one of the like Jujutsu Kaisen endings. I have so much trouble with these anime names, but yeah. So they're well-known bands. For a while I was so mad Ollie's discography was off of Spotify because I guess their drummer had like some scandal. I don't remember exactly what it was. I think it was like it had something to do, I think it had something to do with money. I can't remember if it was like money laundering or like some kind of fraud or something, but as like a consequence their music was taken off Spotify for a little while and like a lot of streaming platforms. It was super weird. At least that's what I heard from other people, so take it with a grain of salt because I could be the idiot that just believed whatever they heard. But I was like, where's Desperado? Why can't I listen to Desperado, please? Huh. I'm looking at it, and I am not sure. Because all the other lines are like this, and those are like this. And while that's not necessarily the worst thing that I've ever done in my entire life, I think it might be wise to try and keep things going in the same direction. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Okay, let's try that, and if it's ugly, well then we'll go from there. Okay. Close. And now we just need to get it off the rest of the dress here. Oops. Okay. I'm still not 100% sold on it. I think I'll attempt to put in, like, can I do a couple more lines just kind of coming from the top? Not necessarily like extending all the way to the bottom. Extend that one a bit more. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, I'll have to check that one out. I've definitely seen a couple because I was like, I think we need more like variety for background music on the stream because I always use this playlist. But and I saw a couple of like anime, but it's lo-fi, so I might have seen one of theirs. But I will definitely have to like specifically look for it. Okay, let's see. Now there's that other section back there. So I'm gonna do another noodle here. This one I'm actually thinking might be wise to just do like this. For perspective reasons. And through there. Okay, I need to get that a bit more twisted, maybe. Okay. We're gonna just actually just go for it. Just dark, long lines. Maybe put on my drawing assist. I'm kind of straight. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's just get a couple more, oops, lines in there. That keeps happening to me today. Okay. Oops, the line is in the wrong spot. Okay. Let's attempt to clean it up. Okay. And clean this spot up as well. I'm not sure that this will work, but I am gonna try coming from the other edge as well, like this. Okay, and then I'll just erase, I think it looks okay, but I'm just gonna kind of check it. And then I'll kind of go on a different layer and yeah, okay. I like how that looks. Well, maybe I don't actually need to redo that. Yeah, I think I don't really need to redo that. I might just need to kind of darken up a couple little spots on the bottom of them, but that's okay. Okay. There, I think that's good on that section. So now we can start doing other sections. Alright. I think maybe back here. Sorry, there's some noise of me kicking my chair. Okay. Oh, nice. It always feels super, like, good when you finish something. I always feel accomplished. So sure about that. Okay, let's see here. I think potentially a couple lines here. A couple lines here. Oops. Not sure about that one. Yeah, okay, that part of it I'm not liking. So, erase here. Erase here. I also think potentially is that like, should that be like that? Maybe. No, not like that. I am stumped. Well, maybe we have enough. Maybe we did good. Maybe that's good enough. I don't actually think so. Well, let's shade the sleeves up here. And then we can come back to that other part, the rest of the dress. I guess I could have... It's just gonna be a lot of me saying oops, I guess. Okay. And then I think we need to go one more layer. Oop! Oh no. Down here. See. Okay. There's that. Maybe... Still thinking I need a little more on these sleeves. Okay. Well, let's do some erasing though. Okay, and then on this, I'm going to take the drawing assist off. And remove from there. And remove from here. There we go. Okay. And we'll add another layer here with the drawing assist on. And I think we're going to yeah, if I have that there, it needs to be like that, huh? Oops. There we go, okay. I think that's all right. If I can just do a little bit more erasing now. Well, there's something somewhere. There we go. Okay. Let me see here. I kind of think that maybe we have it off the color. Remove the assist here. And get that out of there. And the same over here. Cut into that sleeve somehow. And that's not really good. So I'm just going to really quickly find where the sleeve layer is. It should be this one. I guess I should check. Okay. I'm going to make this a little heavier. Oh, we were not on drawing assist. Oh, goodness. guess I need to start on this one? I don't know. It's confusing. Oops. Okay, I think I'm gonna bring this to here. Okay, and then remove the drawing assist. Do I actually think it could go to there and that would be fine? Bring it like that. Maybe. No? Okay. Got that drawing assist. Okay. We're getting pretty close. I think this part needs to be. Take that part out as well. Yeah, okay. Put that back. Put that other part back. Right. Like that, okay. Okay, and erase here. Okay, well, it's something. Thank you! It's always nice to see you, so I appreciate you stopping in, and I hope that I'll see you for another stream sometime. You have a good rest of your night. Let's see here. I am gonna try and get a little bit more shading on the dress here. I'm wondering if this, oops, if I could put lines here. I kind of like that. I need them to be a little darker at the end there. Now let's go ahead and erase the excess. I think I'm also going to just kind of like fill in this little spot here kind of heavily. That looks a little messy. We'll take that out. And if I want to fill it in, I'll fill it in a little later. Okay. Maybe just a tiny bit heavier. Okay. I almost feel like that looked better before. Yeah, let's just do... a bit more sporadic here. Oops. Yeah, okay, I like that kind of that in between. Alright, and then let's see if I can maybe get oh no, we're out of layers. Okay. Oh right, I decided I didn't need that one. Well, that was an easy fix. Doesn't really need that, does it? Ooh, but that looks good there. Okay. I'm gonna turn the music down just a tiny bit here. Let me know if that's too quiet. This song just feels particularly loud to me. Okay. Well, we got that bit of shading there. And we will just kind of get in here and sort of like continue to BS until something looks right. Because that's usually what we do. Okay. Maybe a bit more up. Okay. Let's do a bit of erasing. So sure. Angry tapping. Huh. Okay, well, I think this is a tomorrow kind of thing. Because we've been going for about 3 hours, which is pretty good. And we got really far. So I think tomorrow we try to finish up the rest of the line art details and maybe start on the flat color. That being said, I will see you. Well, I will put you on our end screen. Here's all my social media. You can check things out, or you don't have to. Thanks to everyone who stopped in, watched, or chatted for a while. I will be back tomorrow around 4 p.m. CST, and please feel free to come back and join us. VODs are usually always up. This one should be up after stream, so if you want to see parts that you missed, you are free to watch it. Otherwise, you don't have to. And I will hopefully see you for another stream. Bye!